Welcome to beautiful Thailand and welcome to my first video on a brand new channel. Now, let's get started. We're going to begin in a cross-legged seat and we're just going to fold forward. Doesn't matter which leg is in front, we're going to do both sides. So whatever's comfortable at first. Give yourself some time here to let the back line open up. Maybe tuck the chin to the chest to help encourage some length into the spine. Start to bring yourself into the present moment. Start to focus on the sensations around you, the sounds in the background of your space. Let's begin to elongate the breath, grounding down into this present moment. We're here now. Let's walk the hands up. We'll switch legs, so whatever leg was in front, bring the other leg. And then start to walk the hands forward. Once again, tuck the chin to the chest, elongate through the back line. Long, slow, deep breaths through the nose. Ujjayi if you have it. Let's walk the hands up. I'm going to turn on my mat. Maybe you don't need to. Let's roll over the knees and meet in tabletop. We're going to start with a wrist warm-up. Let's take circles over the wrists. Doesn't matter the direction, we're going to do both. Wrist health is what brought me to practicing yoga. Because of my work on musical instruments, I used my wrists in a lot of ways, and I didn't know how to properly take care of them. So when I developed a lot of pain and tension through the wrists, yoga helped open them up. Let's switch directions. Good. Now let's turn the wrists so that the fingertips are pointing to the left and right side of the mat. Let's just start rocking slowly back and forth from side to side. Be really careful here. It's really easy to go too deep, too fast. So just feel into your body and where your wrists are at. Now let's turn the wrist one more time. Point towards the knees with the fingertips. If this is where you're at, just stay right here. If the sensation has reached maximum, breathe into the wrists and just stay in stillness. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can start to shift your hips back. Maybe your palms come up a little bit, that's okay. We want to make sure though that our thumbs are maintaining contact with the mat. The thumbs are not coming off the mat. If you want to, you can experiment with just bending the elbows a little bit. Come forward, release the wrists into a tabletop position. Now one wrist, then the other. So we're going to start with the right. We're going to take the hand up, tuck it under, put it back down. And now I'm just going to slowly shift my body weight into the right wrist. Maybe press back a little bit. Come back up, lift the hand, right hand down. Let's switch. Lift the left arm, tuck the hand under, place it down. Shift the body weight into the left arm and press back slightly if you have it. Let's come out of that to tabletop. Tuck the toes under if they aren't already and walk back. We're going to press up, sit onto the toes, and let's shake out the wrists. Let's stay here on the toes just for a moment. Now we're just stretching through the feet. Hands down, walk back into tabletop. Good job. Now we're going to start to increase the heat, increase the movement. So we're going to do that here in tabletop by straightening the left arm. Imagine that somebody has a rope around your left wrist and is pulling you forward, and somebody else has another rope around your right ankle and is pulling your leg backwards. Hold it. 3 breaths. Now start to move with the breath. We're going to tuck under and touch knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch. Inhale, rise. Last one, exhale, touch. Let's inhale to rise up. Now let's take awkward airplane. Left arm out to the left, right leg, out to the right. Good job. Let's come back to center. Focus on your breath. Excellent. On your next exhale, bring both hand and leg down into tabletop. Now let's lift the knees, come into bear pose. We're about 1 inch off the ground in our right and left knee. Let's press back with the left leg, straighten. Lower the left knee down, pick up the right leg, straighten. Lower the right leg down, pick up the left leg, straighten. Lower the left down. Last time right side, straighten. And lower down. Awesome job. Let's press back now. Take a child's pose at the back of the mat. And just take a second to catch our breath. Good work. Now we're going to do the other side. Let's come up, back into our tabletop position. Right arm forward. Somebody's got your wrist and is pulling you forward. Left leg back. Somebody else is pulling your left leg back off the mat. Let's hold a couple breaths. Inhale. Touch knee to elbow. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Good job. Now let's come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it. Right arm out, left leg out. Awkward airplane. And back to center. Forward and back. And lower down. Let's press up. Bear pose. Straighten the left leg. Lower it down. Straighten the right leg. Lower it down. Switch. Lower it down. Switch. Lower it down. Good job. Now let's slowly, with the knees bent, press back into our first downward dog position. Take some time. When you're ready, you can start to paddle out through the legs, slowly lowering the right heel, then the left to the ground, finding some length through our back line, through our legs, in through our hamstrings. Just let them open up at their own pace. Now, when you're ready, come to stillness. Just walk the feet slowly to the top of the mat, up on the tiptoes. Let's come all the way up. Good job. Let's take a halfway lift. Inhale. And release, ragdoll, fold. Take a moment in this ragdoll. On your next inhale, let's start to rise. Nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. The head is going to be the last to lift. Once the head's up, let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Close your eyes. Take a moment to set an intention for this practice. Let's lower the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I'll do that once more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Put the hands down on the mat. You can hop back or step back into plank position. Let's lower down and rise up into upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Take the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Now stack the hips. Open the left leg to the right side of the mat. Try and keep your shoulders down and square to the mat best you can. Pull the left leg forward and through. Touch the left knee to the left elbow. Hold. Left knee to your nose, hold. Left knee to the right elbow, hold. Now, with control, bring the left foot outside the left hand, place it down, come into a lizard lunge. Great job. You can move in this lunge if you need to. Take your time, open through the hips. If you have the space and you'd like to, you can lower your elbows down to the mat to deepen this stretch in through your hips. If the inner side of the left foot lifts up, so you're on the outer blade of that foot, that's okay. Great work. Let's come back to lizard. Now we're going to lower the right knee down, and we're going to shift the right hand to the edge of the mat. Take the left arm up, circle it around, tuck the foot towards the body, grab, and pull towards you. Look up to the sky, pull your left shoulder back. If you do have the space, you can also lower onto the right elbow in this position, but I'm going to stay up on the hand with a straight arm today. Good work. Just stay here and breathe. Focus on the sensation. Let's release the right leg, circle the left arm down. Let's come back up into lizard lunge. Great work. Now with strength and control, we're going to lift the left leg and the left arm up, stack the left leg on the right foot, and come into side plank, like this. Leg back, arm up, side plank on the right. Let's lift the left leg if you have it. Hold. Lower that leg down, and now we're going to roll into forearm plank. So let's drop the forearm down, come up, roll. Good job. Stay with the breath. Let's bring the right arm down to the mat. We're going to shift into a lowered chaturanga all the way down. Don't touch the mat. Hold here. Just a couple breaths. When you're ready, shift into upward facing dog. Good work. Maybe there's some more space now. Press back, downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Raise the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Stack the hips. Right leg to the left side of the mat, over the body. Hips are stacked, shoulders are down and square to the mat. Right leg forward and through, touch right knee, right elbow, hold. Right knee, nose, hold. Right knee, left elbow, across the body, hold. Now, slow, with control. Right foot outside the right hand. Lizard lunge. Take a moment. Move around in this lizard if you need to. Good work. If you want to come down onto your forearms, the side's a lot more difficult for me, a lot tighter. Remember, if the foot lifts and you come onto the outer right blade, that's okay. All part of it. Let's press up, back into lizard. Lower the left leg down so the knee touches. We're going to shift to the left hand to the outside of the left side of the mat and take a circle with the right arm, up and back. As we do, the left foot will raise and we'll grab the outside of the left foot. Pull towards you. Stay with the breath. Let's release the leg, circle the arm back and down. Press up once again into lizard. Good work. Now we're going to do side plank again on the left side. So I explained it the first time. It's the same idea. Slow, in control. Right foot up, stacks on top of left. Right arm raises. Side plank. Good job. I'm on a very skinny travel mat that fits in a backpack, so I don't have as much space as a full size, but I'm making it work. Let's lift the right leg up. Hold. Floor that right leg. Shift forward, forearm down, right forearm down. Roll, forearm plank. Left arm raises. Great work. Now we're going to come down into chaturanga. Left arm down, lift the right, chaturanga hold. Just an inch or so off the ground. Stay here with me. Shift forward. Let's press up. Plank pose. Oh. Now we're going to lower down, slow and control for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Body all the way down. Oh, good work. Take a second. A couple breaths. All right, let's take the arms behind the back, interlock the fingers, and pull back. Lift the legs. We're coming into locust pose. Let's hold here for a few breaths. In this pose, it's difficult to breathe because the air and the diaphragm is compressed under the weight of your body. But despite that, focus on the breath. Breathe deep. Keep the shoulders up and back. Excellent. Let's release. Oh, arms down in front of you. Lower the head. Let's take locust one more time, or option to pull the feet towards you, grab the ankles, and press up into bow pose. Use the strength in the legs, press them up further. Just allow the chest to come up a little bit further if you have the space. Excellent, let's release. Back down. Press up, upward facing dog. Shift back, downward facing dog. Now widen the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat. We're lowering down into a malasana, yogi squat. Let's release the hands from this prayer position and bring them behind your butt. And we're going to lower your bum down to the mat while you walk your feet forward. Bring your feet to the outer edges of the mat once again. Hands are behind you with the fingertips pointing towards you. And we're going to press up into reverse tabletop. Press up. We want a 90-degree angle in your shoulders and a 90-degree angle in your knees. You can look forward, or you can tilt your head back and release through your neck. Whatever feels good for you. Let's lower it down. We're going to come all the way down to the mat. Keep the ankles, the heels close to the bum. Stay in half Savasana. Okay, from here we're going to come up bridge pose. Bring the hands underneath the body, clasp the fingers together, press up. If you'd like to, you have the option to press onto your toes to extend even further into the bridge. Slow her down, nice and slow. Now, we're going to take that once again, take another bridge, or option to come up into full wheel. So if you're coming into full wheel, take the hands beside your ears with the wrist tucked under like this, and then we're going to press up full wheel. And breathe. Whether you're in bridge or wheel, focus on the breath and start to lower slowly down to the mat. Take the right leg, stack the right ankle on top of the left knee. Take your hands through, so right arm goes through the hole you create in the center. Wrap around the front of the left knee, pull towards you, figure four on the left. You can straighten the left leg if you want to. Bend the left leg, lower the foot. Now slide the right leg further over the left. So the knees are touching, arms out to a T, and we're going to shift the hips to the right and lower the body to the left. Then look off to the right side of your mat, if your neck allows it. Make sure that in this twist, your right shoulder isn't lifting off the mat. Keep it securely anchored to the ground. You can use your left arm if you want on your right knee and just help the legs come back to center. Bring the right arm in, both feet down, lift the left leg up, cross ankle over knee, pull through, figure 4 on the right. If you like to straighten the right leg, go ahead. Let's bring the right leg down. Shift the left leg over top of the right. Hips shift to the left and fold the legs down to the right side of the mat. Arms out to a T or a cactus. Look off to the left. This is another one of those poses where it can be difficult to breathe because of the twist in the abdomen. Despite that, breathe deeply into the diaphragm. With each exhale, release all the tension, scan the body, find the spots that are still a little sticky, and just release. Let this tension flow with the exhale out of your system so you can sink a little bit deeper into this twist, into your mat. Let's use the right hand to bring the legs back to center. Come out of this twist, and we'll take Savasana. Straighten the legs, arms out to either side, and just melt into your mat. Once again, with the exhales, just imagine all of your muscle turning to goo and just oozing, melting off of the bones onto the mat here. If you'd like to stay in this Savasana longer, then just pause the video and take all the time you need in this meditation on your back. If you're ready to come out, take your right arm, bend it, roll onto your right side, place your head on your bicep as a pillow. Use the left arm to press up, come into a seated position on the top of your mat. Let's inhale the arms up, palms touch, exhale heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Let's bow together. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. This is a brand new channel, and I would really love if you hit the subscribe button. As well, maybe leave a like on the video, and let me know how you found the flow in the comment section down below. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.